Tomori was born some 53 years ago in Ebute, Metta here. I grew up in Ebute, Metta. I attended my primary school in Ebute, Metta, secondary school also in Ebute, Metta, before proceeding to the Obafemi University in Ife. I graduated in 1993, and after my university education, I joined the chambers of then Barrister Tony Akpovi, now Justice Tony Akpovi, as the general manager of his property outfit. I was there until year 2000 when I resigned to set up my own company. I'm presently the managing director of T. Williams Constructions, chairman managing director of T. Williams Constructions Nigeria Limited. I'm the managing director of Olale Properties and Investment Limited. I'm the managing director of Olale Town Development Company. I'm also the managing director of Bentech Properties. I deal mainly in real estate, and I specialize in repossession exercises. I'm currently the attorney to the Olotoria family, the largest land-owning family among the Idejos in Lagos. I'm the attorney to the Oshoro family in Oregon. I'm the attorney to the Egwayi family in Oregon, a Joseph family in Oregon. I'm the attorney to the Ishuru family in Isolo, and many more families. He has a law firm, Akpovi & Co. But along the line, he set up one of the earliest property and real estate agency in Ebute, Metta. Then he had his office at 64 Odaliki, if I'm still correct, in those days. Then I just finished from the university, and he called me one day that he knows most of us great affairs, being people that has this opportunity of going through various departments and faculties in our elective courses, and he said he believed that it's something I can do. So I started managing his property outfit then called Olotu Properties. So we moved from Ebute, Metta to Ikeja. I think Akinolako Crescent off Adeni Jones, and I became the general manager of his property company. That was what I was handling, and during the pendency of my official duties, I started supervising some of his real estate construction works, and from there I started learning the ropes. And also, by virtue of his person, is someone that is so versatile in land matters. I remember in those days it will cost me to study some of the legal write-ups on real estate, especially in Lagos, and some of those in-house, if I may use that word, studies actually gave me an inroad into real estate and property issues in Lagos in particular. That was how I ventured into the real estate sector.
Can you tell us your relationship with Oloto Royal family?
I'm the attorney to the Oloto Royal family. Thank you very much. It's a very, very crucial subject that we need to handle not only with care, but with utmost importance. Land grabbing in Lagos has actually dented a lot of good land, land repossession agents, and also they are already been branded Omonile. But if I know there are some Yoruba men among you, the issue of the terminology Omonile has nothing to do with land grabbing. Omonile are landowners, and in Lagos there are traditional land owning families that we call the Idejos. The Idejos are descendants of Olofin, who upon his settling in Lagos settled coincidentally here in Ebute Metta before shifting from Ebute Metta to Ido. And I will have to relate this to my very job. A lot of people rushed and actually came into this job because of what the economy has actually forced some of us to experience. Some that are either not experienced, some that had no prior even basic educational background or qualifications. People want to make a living. Nigeria is good. I won't say otherwise. So the tendency for people wanting to making a living actually force a lot of people into this job. Land grabbing had been elevated to a point that even those that are not in this field, ordinary Lagosian or Nigerian, will move on to a land and claim ownership. Land grabbing has nothing. It's not too much with the so-called agent and attorneys. What's land grabbing? Anybody going onto a land that does not belong to him, that he or she doesn't have documents or anything to do with the land, and laying siege on the land, either by force or by whatever means. Traditionally, the sawmillers were given Okobaba as a settlement area because of the proximity to the waters over 100 years ago by Oloto. They needed a place to practice their trade, and Oloto graciously granted them that very access. And you see, Oloto is the largest land owning family on the coastal lines anywhere in Lagos. Anywhere in Lagos. This very water stretch from Oworonshoki, Ogudu River, as it was then called, to Jola Causeway. The sawmiller has been there plying their trades peacefully without any problem. And you know what their trade is. They bring in logs, timber from places through the waters, bring them to the shore of Oloto. They now process the wood. During this process, as time goes on, they started sampling with the sawdust from the wood that they sell. Oloto did not charge them anything. Oloto did not collect any dime from them. They ply their roots, make profit. But as time goes on, people, possibly some of their relatives, possibly some indigenes of the whole Ebute Metta, possibly outsiders within and outside Lagos, started coming there, and before you know it, they started building. What were they building? Oloto royal family coastal line became a harbor point for shanties. A development that is contrary to what you see when you stand along our shore viewing the island, because from Oloto shore at Okobaba you can see what is happening on the island. On the island you will see skyscrapers, beautiful structures that actually befit the mega city arrangement of Lagos State. I became attorney to Oloto royal family some 10 years ago. Before that time, I've had predecessors handling such job. One of them happened to be my late brother and father, His Royal Majesty Oba Buhari Alade Oloto. May his soul rest in perfect peace. The Oniguru of Iguru land. Following the narrative I've just granted, you have to bear in mind the topography of this very area. These people will tap electricity, possibly directly from the Tomori bridge because of the proximity of the Tomori bridge to Okobaba. These people will also engage in buying gas to cook. From time to time, fire outbreak incident became a phenomenon. So from time to time, Okobaba houses that stretch hundreds of hectares will always get burned at least twice a year. During this period, a lot of things happen that is not even good to hear at all. That's on one end though. That's on one end. It might interest you to know that before we could say good morning, the place started becoming haven for criminals. Oloto coastal line became a den of wanted, hardened, and vicious criminals. They move in not only from Lagos State, even outside Lagos. A wanted criminal in Kogi, in Kwara, even in the north, running for justice. His focal point at the end of the day will be this area, Okobaba. At least half of the robbery incident that is noted on Top Milan Bridge happens from these boys that reside in Okobaba. And this is where I got so angry with this whole situation. If these boys start wahala today, you dare not move, not within Okobaba alone. Even to develop areas of Oyinbo, you can't. You can't. Please cross-check my facts with Nigerian police force. Please cross-check my facts. When they start their wahala, they move in droves of hundreds. They will harass innocent citizens, kill themselves. Along the process, innocent citizens will be maimed, killed, injured. Properties will be destroyed. You can imagine a man that works so hard, labors so hard to buy a vehicle, park his vehicle right outside his property, outside his house. These boys will demolish, they will destroy every windscreen of any vehicle parked on the road. And when police start pursuing them, they run to that place. I have it on record that some of these boys are so good a swimmer that once police even decide to pursue them right inside these shanties, they start jumping into the water. Pim, 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 pim. And they now started seeing themselves as a small god. They started believing that, yes, there's nothing anybody can do to them. And they have this popular saying, anytime that the area gets burnt, even from the days of our Baba Ashwaju, when he was governor of Lagos State, no, a responsible government will want to come and say, I just got burnt to. The governor might want to come and see what is happening. They stone them. They chase them away. Seriously. Cause check my facts. And they have this popular saying that I lay one that know. I'm okay. I lay one that know. They started becoming something else. The Oloto sat down, they assessed their position, and they said, yes, enough is enough. Instead of these houses getting burnt, and we will sit back and allow them to build it, meet them and ask them, anytime it gets burnt, stop them from building. Ask them to produce any document that authorizes them to build. It's a simple issue. I'm not bothered with anybody shouting. If I'm called by any law enforcement agency, even by government, I will defend myself. I have not grabbed anybody's property. I will not in my life. I have no cause to. To God be the glory, I have enough properties. That is a Paco house or a zinc house that I want to grab. What we're trying to do is to reduce their menace. One. What we're trying to do is to prevent innocent people from being killed, from being maimed, but from being raped. You go there, you see a 12-year, 13-year-old girl already pregnant. Please, you are journalists, do your job. Please, cross-check. If you said you went there, tell me what you saw. Please. Policemen have tried and tried and tried and tried. I can tell you, there was a particular period that combination of Panti, that state CID, and task force, they went there, bossed them, got even they were able to seize pistols with live ammunition. But before you know it, some people will start calling and say, àwọn náà ṣe kíní kan fún wa o, àwọn náà dìbò fún wa o, this and that o. They should remove politics from this o. This one is not politics. I don't like playing politics with people's life. We should be factual with ourselves. So it was becoming an issue, and we felt, no, look, enough is enough. We must put a stop to this. Bring this to an end. So we became firm. If you go there today, you will still see men of the Nigerian police force on that land. It's not Tomori's job. It's not Aare's issue. It's the responsibility of law enforcement agency to make sure that they prevent breakdown of law and order, they prevent crimes from being committed, and bring peace to communities like Okobaba. They are shouting, you said they are shouting, Tomori no, Tomori no. Am I the Inspector General of Police? Am I the Assistant Inspector General of Police or the Commissioner of Police? Let me tell you what I do. Part of the things I'm telling you about the issue of land grabbing. Because I know the laws that will turn me into a land grabber, I will run away from it. Vis-a-vis anything that will bring semblance of criminality into my actions, I won't do it. I won't allow somebody to come and start pointing, pushing me like, no, I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't. Because Paramount let me call, I won't allow it to. Instead of that, I'll preferably sit back, plan my strategies and my ways before launching my attack. If the place gets burnt, we go to police. We do our petitions. We have pictures of how they've been killing themselves. We have pictures of properties they've destroyed. We have pictures. Even DPOs will come to tell their area commanders and their CP that, look, we try to chase these boys. They chase us and we left. How can policeman say criminals attack them, prevented them from doing their job, and they are absconded? So it's the police that will go to. Please get these people. If you know you have legal claim, please bring it out. If you see anybody, I quote you, journalist, just one person that can bring a document and say, I, Aare Tomori Williams, seize his property, please let him come out. Let him come out. So what we do is within the confines of law and making sure that we create a semblance of peaceful, equitable, and an environment whereby everybody is free to work freely, do his business, his or her business freely, and interact freely. So if what I'm doing by driving away miscreants is what people will say is land grabbing, they will, maybe they want to write another dictionary of another meaning of land grabbing. So what we're doing specifically is creating a sane, responsible environment and society. I think when I started the first set of repossession, I have here loads of people that in the aspect of welfareism, in the aspect of welfareism. In 2019 alone, I will have spent well over 35 million paying people that lived in Okobaba. I know what I do, so please go and rent houses outside. You know what? They will collect money from me from Coast Street. They will go to Abeokuta to go and build Pako House again. If the place gets burnt again in Okobaba, they will collect money from me, leave Okobaba, go to Ibadan. Please, these are pictures here, and you can see even their plank houses. Yes, I asked them. You know what? I asked them. Okay, stay where your so-called properties are, your so-called Pako houses are, so that I can know. Some people that are not even there will come to collect money from me. All of them. In fact, those are, you can see them. See, and I give them money. Oh. See here. Yes, fingerprints. So in terms of welfareism, it's not by mouth. I can say it in Ebute, in mainland generally. I take care of people even more than people that are in government. I can say it any day, anytime. Any day, anytime. You see, the whole year. As they are collecting money, you snap them, snap them, snap them. So, that's my secretary overseeing most of the exercise. That's one of them, Tom Printing. Most of these pictures were from the 2019 repossession. I can bet you some of them now that we just collect, we just ask not to build again. They are part of the people that will come here to collect money again. So the aspect of when they rise up and they say yes, they carry placard to allow somebody is doing this, is doing that. 2016 or 2016, Lagos State House of Assembly passed a resolution asking all land owning family on the coastal areas to take possession of their land from squatters and illegal squatters. That was after the Otorobame issue in Ikati. Yes. So I don't understand really. The House has passed a resolution. They've done their job. So if I refuse to do this now, that you should blame me. Mr. Editor, if I refuse to do it now, you should blame me. But I'm doing it.
So that is where the crux of it.
That is it. That's it.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Alhaji Alao Monsuru Batola was there. The council chairman Mrs. Omolara Esen was there, and some of our ballets were there. We talk about this. We were able to clear it. They continue even up to about 2 weeks ago, killing themselves. And before you know it, they start 34, 51, 53. As if they are playing football. So we have a lot on our hands. And honestly, everybody will need to come in to assist in returning Ebute Metta to how it was. How it was. This was the pride of Lagos in those days. In those days, people from Ireland, they will come to Ebute Metta to come and play with us. They will leave their places on the island to come and socialize here in Ebute Metta. But is that what is happening now? No.